Typical behringer sound noise, probably a capacitor issue. That's the DEQ with the system turned on. If I switch the unit to bypass, or if I switch the unit off, that noise goes away. So it's well, if it was a capacitor issue, then it would still be present theoretically if it was in bypass mode, because it would indicate. But when it's in bypass mode, so it's something going on in the signal chain. So there's the bypass. I wonder if this can pick this out if I remain quiet, and then I'll bypass it. Yeah, it's gone. Could be something to do with the looking at the oh gosh, how do you find it on here? Yeah, it could be anything to do with these utility output settings. Could be anything to do with, could be something to do with analog conversion or digital conversion, I don't know. Somewhere in there, it's a little gremlin. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, but it shouldn't be present. And well, if behringer knows about this, because other customers must notice it, how come behringer don't listen to their customers? They say they do, but they don't. How come the customer services is not passing on these loyal customer sort of replies to get these things resolved with improving the next models that go out, or some way of locating it and then saying, okay, to customers, this is a simple thing that you could possibly, if you've got soldering experience, you could replace this component that is prone to producing this noise, and then just, because these units are flipping out. They've been around for a while now. I don't know why they're still producing them, or have later models been improved, different version, model Mark 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Because this is what, 20 years old or something. These DEQs, there's convenience with them, but there's also some trade-offs. And do I take them out the rack and just go back to, say, third octave analog EQ? I'm looking at 1/3 octave, or one analog EQ system, but I'd have to put two of them in the rack, and they're about well, I don't think they'll fit in the rack, not without moving some things around or something. I'm kind of, say, maybe like loyal behringer. I mean, I've got quite a few behringer products, but I've got a behringer audio mixer somewhere over here. And I've got other behringer amplifiers, behringer, oh crikey, MDXs and DEQs, DCXs, and oh my goodness gracious, MDXs, did I mention? Oh yeah. And other behringers, like bundles and bundles and bundles of their flipping microphones, and a cat. But yeah, does behringer listen? I don't think they do. I think their customer service is absolutely atrociously appalling. 'Cause, anyway, one other person in I'm not mentioning the name, he says he thinks Behringer are the evils, and I've seen that come up many times. Behringer are evil. Their products are produced with low labour and all this, and they are the evils. Dr. Evil. What do you think? I mean, if I'm getting its issues and snags, maybe I should just, or maybe it could be the power supply. I mean, crikey, I've got to take 2 of these units out of the rack, okay, for example, and take the power supplies out, and then swap them around. And if the noise is not then present on this unit here, then it's got to be the power supply unit. It's got to be something goofy going on with the power supply. Maybe when it's in bypass mode, it's doing some other, I don't know. Because if it's the power supply unit, then it's down to possibly something like one of the or few of the capacitors, and they're relatively cheap to replace, and it don't take long to, But not many people talk on forums, ASR. Oh dear, ASR's got too many snob-like and reviewers and all this bullshit. It's not like, and when Amir does all these tests and that, and it's not like he's got all this equipment in his system at home, yeah, and then I don't understand the reviews and testing with all that. Because you got to really give it a good. You got to have, like, say, several models of the same thing, and test them all through, and why, all the, if you put, it's like the input signals. I put input signals to it, try the level match with sine wave tone. They should all give equal, okay, so if I zoom in, the sine is about almost level, because I checked it earlier. So these meters here, so if I'll turn that one down, that's the right channel. You can see the right channel going down, and I'll turn it back up and turn the left channel down. And then the sine wave is being generated from the storm audio. And then the checking the level on the center channel to see if that's indicating okay. Sometimes the signal drops, it goes down too low, and that's weird. And then all I do is I activate the pink noise on one of these, and then just crank the level up, and then just bring it down. Or I turn the level up and then I turn the level down, and then that seems to resolve it. It sort of like wakes the unit up. It's like it's fallen asleep somehow, sort of thing, and the input or the output signal has lowered down. So you got on the meters. Where is? Oh yeah, it's this one here. You change. You got input signal, and then you got out. Yeah, you can change it to input and output signals. Input signal 28, output signal, yeah, it looks the same, same level. Yeah, I just think I should just change these out. I mean, they look neat, they look fancy, but that's just digital. I might just put something else in, and I'm rambling and ranting, but turn that sine wave off. Right, so that's yeah, maybe too much Behringer in the rack.